Good morning, EPS. So we're just going to take you through my home office and guide you through a little bit of some yoga stretching today that hopefully you can do from your desk or from wherever you're working. So some of the things that really make me happy is I have my little buddy with me, and he makes me feel so awesome. It's nice to cuddle with him. And then this is Valentine. I also have some essential oils going on that gives me a nice smell, something that it's uplifting to you. So for me, I use citrus smells, which makes me kind of feel clean. If you think about a lot of your detergents and a lot of your cleaners have that lemony smell, so it makes me have a feeling that my office is nice and clean. Use something that has meaning to you. So some people like to have cinnamon because it reminds them of their grandma's cooking or something like that. So a nice smell to go. I always have water with me as well. And snacks. Make sure that my body is also being nourished, and of course my tea or coffee, whichever you prefer for that. I also have my wonderful desk chair. Yes, it is a beetle chair, so it makes me very, very happy to have that, and it reminds me of things that I love. So let's do some stretches from your office. So remember, it's going to be really good to get up about every 15 minutes if you can. I know sometimes you have a meeting or a really long project that you're working on. Every hour, try to get up and do some stretches. So we're going to start off with our neck and our shoulders. So we're just going to inhale as we come up and exhale as we come down. And inhaling up, exhale down. Inhaling up, exhale to come down, inhale to come up, exhale to come down. Good. And then just roll the shoulders out. And remember to use your breathing to help you out. We know that we often say just take a deep breath, just slow down, and then go the other way. Awesome. So you're going to take your hand and you're going to tuck it behind. So the right hand comes behind. You're grabbing onto the wrist with the left, and then just gently allow your neck to go to one side. Close your eyes if that feels good. And just do some deep breathing. Good. Let's go to the other side. So left hand behind, right wrist grabbing on, and then just leaning. Oh, that feels good. Just stretch it out. We carry a lot of tension in our neck. So just releasing through there. Making sure we're trying to keep our posture nice. Healthy mind, healthy body. So if we can reduce that stress feeling, really helps with reduction of headaches. And just close your eyes just to clear your mind. And release. Awesome. So I'm going to show you guys a few stretches that you can do from your chair just to help you out with some of your tension that you may be feeling. All right, so you're going to sit down. Oh, the light's really bad there. Let's go here. There we go. Don't know if you can hear, but you'll notice I also have some nature music on. That makes me feel really, really good. I love nature. It's very, very soothing and relaxing to me. And the other part about nature music is it doesn't have words. So you're able to work and really just get lost outside. We're lucky we can go outside where we live, but sometimes it's not always nice, and sometimes we don't really get to hear the water yet because it's still frozen. So sitting in your chair, you're going to take your hands down at center. Lengthen, and then on your exhale, you're going to twist your elbow all the way over to your knee. So we're in this kind of position. And then really look up to the sky. You're going to feel a nice stretch in your back. Nice twist. Now, if this is too hard, you're just going to take your left hand, place it on the outside of your leg, and you can just turn like this. Just look at a nice stretch in your neck, nice stretch in your back. And remember to breathe. Good, let's go to the other side. So lengthen first, and then you're gonna twist. So looking up, you're gonna feel a nice stretch in the back of your shoulders, your lower back. Good, and then bring yourself back. So because we're kind of sitting in this position, right, it kind of starts to make us feel down, and we're protecting ourselves, and we're kind of hunching. Really good thing to remember when we're sitting is to straighten up. We're going to pull our shoulder blades together. So we're going to interlace our hands behind our back. And we're just going to open up our shoulders, lift up your chest, look up your gaze, really stretch forward, and open up your heart. Awesome, and just to keep that chest nice and open, you're going to take your hand on your desk. Okay, so take your hand on your desk, and you're just going to twist over and open up that side there, so helping your posture. And twists are really good for you because your kidneys have these glands on top of them called your adrenal glands. And in your adrenal glands, this is where your stress hormones are released. Okay, let's go to the other side. So these stress hormones are released in long-term and short-term stress. So you might have heard of epinephrine and norepinephrine, which is your fight or flight. And in your long-term stress, we have corticoids or cortisol, which is another stress hormone that's released. Again, we're just going to give ourselves a little stretch hug. So arms can go like this and lift your elbows up. Or if you have the mobility, you're going to go all the way around and then lift up. Nice little stretch in your lower shoulders. So yes, these twists work on your adrenal glands and help to regulate your stress hormones. So doing those twists really helps with the release and controlling of the stress hormones to reduce them, which is going to help you relax a little bit more. It slows down your breathing rate, slows down your heart rate. Let's go to the other side. So again, hugging or all the way up. And so these slow, deep breathing exercises that just kind of brings your heart rate down, your breathing down, sends a message to your brain, which engages the parasympathetic nervous system, which is your rest and digest. So even just doing that tells your brain to start to relax, slow down, and engage into your relaxation state. Now, your forehead is actually really connected to this piece. So it engages your parasympathetic nervous system, which is your, again, rest and digest. So if you're wanting to release your energy and just bring it down, just take your hands, put them on your desk, and then place your forehead. So there's a part in your forehead right here that when it touches something, it actually tells it to relax. So again, if you're trying to just release some energy, doing that. Now on the other hand, if you want energy, you're doing more of a back bend. So in order to engage your energy again, we're going to be going through those inhales and just come up and start to bring energy in as you bring air in and come down. Now, if you're finding that you're getting a little tired, take 2 minutes during your workday and you're just going to stand up, bring those hands up, and then come down. And then come up, and then come down. And just do about 10 of these whenever you feel like you're in a little bit of a slump. Good. And up, and down. Awesome. Now the last one we're going to do for our quick 10-minute office break is a hip stretch, because a lot of our stress and emotions are carried in our hips. So to try to release that and really just think about some mindfulness with that. So you're going to take your leg and you're going to cross it over. So it looks like a figure 4 position. So I can already feel that stretch right there. Obviously, I do carry a lot of my emotions in my hips. So for me, this is already quite a stretch for me. So you may just sit here. If you want to take it into a deeper stretch, you can start to bend over and you'll really feel that nice release in your hips. And again, close your eyes. Inhale, exhale. And again, I can touch that parasympathetic nervous system. Tells my body to relax. Good. Let's bring ourselves up, other side. So again, oh, that nice stretch in our hips. And you may keep it here, or if you want to take a little deeper of a stretch, or we're just going to release and again, touch that little spot on your forehead. Just sends a message to your brain to engage your parasympathetic nervous system, which is again your rest and digest. So just a relaxation. Good, and bring it up. And so before I say goodbye, I just wanted to also note about some other parts of my office that really help me out. I don't use any lights in my office during the day. I'm lucky to have a lot of window space, so I just have the windows open, and I don't have any lights on at all. Natural light just really helps me out with my headaches and feeling good about things like that. So I hope you are able to join me along with some of our office stretch breaks, and make sure you're taking them. Get your body stretched out, take those mental reliefs, even if it's just 30 seconds, close your eyes, do some deep breathing. All right, talk to you guys later.